I'm broke as hell. A few months ago, me and one of my friends made a game in just 48 hours. We had a blast just playing the game and thought, why don't we advertise this and get rich? That's what I thought in the past. You see, before we actually made this game, we had another project ongoing called Delivery Simulator. And it was a pretty big game, basically Lumber Tycoon 2 Reward. But we forgot one important thing in the development: money. We basically had zero funds and had no sort of way to get people to invest in our game, which is literally the easiest way to get our project downhill. So we decided to postpone that and make the big bucks. Icons. The first 3k we got by doing this Microsoft reward thingies, which actually gives robux, and bought a few of them ourselves. Next, I thought it was kind of fun to try trading limiteds and of course getting premium, so we went and did that. In reality, trading was really underwhelming. Most of the time I was just AFK in trade hangouts and spamming Rollimon trades. But luckily we actually got 500-ish robux from trading these event items I had from 2018, which is pretty cool, I guess. But we thought that we were getting robux very slowly. So we found another way, that is commissions. Commissions don't take as long as trading, but essentially require some kind of skill for development and other stuff. I first posted some for hire posts in a few of my Discord servers and just waited for a while. Although it took me like a day or two, I actually got my first commission, which is to make the Bloxfruit quest system. It was pretty easy and he gave me a pretty good pay considering it was my first commission. It was 1700 minus tax. And while I did that, Alex Boy worked too and found a few drawing commissions and got 2k minus tax. This wasn't his first time, so difference in experience, I guess. And that wraps it up for the first month. We got about 6k ish, which is almost half of our intended goal, which is good. Following the first month, I actually asked in the forum whether or not 12k was really enough, and as you guessed it wasn't enough. They said 15 to 20k was like the lowest amount you could invest in and actually get some kind of profit. I was kind of baffled by that. So the goal is now 20k. And following one of their advices too, we actually started making shorts to get some kind of attraction to our game. And coincidentally, one of our rich friends actually decided to invest 5k robux into this, but they said we had to revamp our game, so we did that. Here is the before and after. I think it had a pretty good glow up. The UIs are now much better, the shop actually functions now, and everything looks fine to release. Along the way, I got another commission too, asking me to implement one of their UIs and fix some bugs for 4k minus tax. And Alex Boy did some too and got 2600-ish minus tax too. Also, during this period, one of our shorts reached a whopping 27k views, which is wild considering most of our content only get 1k per short. And yeah, that's it for the school was starting for us, so we didn't have a lot of time really to do this, but there were some notable things that were cool. First, after we combined all of our funds, we reached about 15k ish and decided, why don't we advertise our game? At least try to. So yeah, I advertised it for 2 days and the results I got was pretty interesting. I got 3k visits. I really didn't know whether it was good or not and asked the forum for the feedback, but I didn't really get an exact answer, so I left it at that. We're now at 13k to 14k, but our thumbnail and icon still looks pretty bland. So we commissioned 2 person for the job and spent 4.5k for it. Hired some testers too to check some bugs inside the game, mostly game breaking ones, and paid them 100 in total. In the end, we got a few more commissions and now stuck at 12.5k robux, which is still a pretty long way to go. In the end, the This journey was a lot of fun and it's still not finished. We still have 8k more to go, plus actually releasing the game. And this was actually the first time I ever got money from doing commissions and stuff on Roblox, so this was a very good experience for me. Not sure when we are going to finish this game and actually release it, but stay tuned for that.